Well, I started in Jamaica, where I'm from, back in the 70s, where I bought my first horse. And that's where it really started. I migrated and I started working with harness horses in New York at Yonkers for years. And I came back to thoroughbreds, which I've been at Parks here for a while, a long time.
Trainer Patrick Ashton came to Parks after working with standardbreds early in his career. He remembers the first horse he ever owned.
Well, the first horse I bought was Big Sid. He was like 8 years old, and he was really a pleasant horse to work around with, and I started grooming him and doing everything with him. And I fell in love with the game, gambling and back and forth. We only ran one day a week.
What is horse racing like in Jamaica? And does Patrick Ashton remember some horsemen from then?
It's a festival. People look forward for it. Everybody's there shouting and going on up the rail. You know, everybody had their favorite riders there. So it's a festival. Well, my guys were all grooms and they're deceased now. But, you know, they were really good horsemen. They know what they were doing at the times because they all came out of the English system. You know, I can remember all the old English trainers, Eileen Cliggott, you know, Jerry Skeleton, they're all English people. So it's a different way of approaching the horses than the way we approach horses here.
What differences does he notice between thoroughbreds versus standardbreds?
Well, harness horses, we call them jugheads because they're more like mules. They're tough. The way they're treated is 10 times different. They go out, they jog 3 miles, they come back, they never walk. You just tie them up, put them on a cross tie, put the cooler over them, and they cool out like that. Thoroughbreds are soft horses, have a lot more problems, you know, because of the nature of the running. You know, then you got the trotters, who is a different action from pacers. They're all different, three different entities.
Does trainer Patrick Ashton like the way his barn is shaped these days?
Well, it's the type of horses you have now versus back then. And you get a better stock and you proceed better, you know. It's better racing when you have better stock and more horses. We got 12 right now, so I'll tell you the honest truth, a 5,000 claimer is great for me. I don't have that impetus to want to be no big time trainer. I enjoy the little guys, I enjoy the little horses. It's not a big deal for me.
Selfishly, I had to ask Patrick Ashton who his favorite announcer is.
Oh, Chris, the man.
But you said somebody's better. Who did you say was
Oh,
better?
Stan Bernstein I was telling you about. He's an honest race caller back in the day in the 80s.
Trainer Patrick Ashton has met many great people in horse racing.
You want me to tell you about Jose Ortiz, my favorite jock? When he came here first, I'm the first guy to ride him, and he always remembered me and always come around when he comes here, holler at me and all that stuff. And he's a superhuman being. I've made a lot of friends. You got guys here who have helped me over the years, and you know, I enjoy racing basically. I just enjoy being out. At my age, I want to be out. It keeps me healthy.